Okay. Hello, free to be. I miss you all very, very much. And I was thinking of possibly reading you some stories. I'm going to make each one a separate video. Each kid really has favorite books, so I'm going to read a variety of different ones. And then if I get really brave and can deal with the fact that I'm tone deaf and all the adults will also hear me sing, I might do some singing, but that might take a bit. I really miss you all so much. You're really my purpose in life, and I can't wait till you guys are all back and I can have all my hugs. So, my first choice of reading to you is going to be one that is about my love for you and silliness, because those are my two favorites. So, you're not going to see my body as much when I'm reading because I know it's really hard to see the pictures sometimes when someone holds it back here. So I'm going to try to do it a little differently and we'll see how it works. And you can always have you or your parents leave notes on the video for how it worked out for you. And here goes. This is called I Love You, Stinky Face. And I love all of you, my stinky faces. Mama said, I love you, my wonderful child, but I had a question. And it's not just Mama. It's Daddy or Corinne or anybody who loves you. Mama, if I were a big, scary ape, would you still love me then? Who can act like a big, scary ape? I bet you can. An ape is like a monkey. What does a monkey sound like? What does an ape sound like? If you were a big, scary ape, I would make your birthday cake out of bananas, and I would tell you, I love you, my big, scary ape. Sometime when you get back, should we make a cake out of bananas? Almost all of my friends love bananas. They're very popular. Well, let's see what's next. This is my favorite. But Corinne, what if I were a super smelly skunk and I smelled so bad that my name was Stinky Face? Oh my goodness. Can you imagine if your name was Stinky Face and if you smelled like a skunk? Pew. But this papa says, then I'd plunk you in a bubble bath. But if you still smelled stinky, I wouldn't mind. I'd whisper in your ear, I love you, Stinky Face. We love you just the way you are. It's what makes you magical. Oh, look at that. That's some serious cuddling. Do you think that friend is tickling his adult? I think so. That's one of Danny and I's favorite things to do. I've been spending a lot of time with Danny. He's having a snack and then he's going to come say hi to you all. Let's see what this one is about. But Mama, what if I were an alligator with big, sharp teeth? Y'all show me your teeth and gnash them like terrible alligators. How do you tell the difference between an alligator and a crocodile? One says after a while, and one says see you later. It's a good one. You have to think about it a little bit more. Okay. I'd buy you a bigger toothbrush. That's a good idea. Are you guys all brushing your teeth this week? Danny has been doing a really good job brushing his teeth. I haven't been doing as good as Danny, so I'm working on it. If your throat hurt, I'd look inside your huge mouth and I'd tell you, I love you, my dangerous alligator. If you were an alligator, would you eat your parents? Think about it. Okay. A blanket fort. That's a great idea for this time off. You guys could make a blanket fort with your adults. But Mama, what if I were a terrible meat-eating dinosaur? Now, oh, look, there's a Danny. There he is. Now, Danny, actually, you could answer this question. Do all dinosaurs eat meat?
No.
What kind of dinosaur eats meat?
T-Rex.
What is...
Velociraptor.
T-Rex, Velociraptor. Now, do they have a name, their category? Do you know the name? Carnivores, eat meat.
Yes, that's what it was.
Yep. And then which dinosaurs are vegetarian?
Long necks, Triceratops.
So some dinosaurs eat meat and some dinosaurs eat plants. Just like some people eat meat and some people eat plants. It's pretty cool. I think it's an herbivore.
Yeah, herbivore.
That eats just plants?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then we call it for humans, they are
vegetarian.
Yeah.
And then if you don't eat any plant products, plant products, animal products, you're a vegan, which is even more safe for all the animals. I still eat meat and I'm still thinking about it a lot because sometimes that's tricky. Let's see. What's this one? Wow. Okay, so if you were a big scary dinosaur, then I'd make you a mountain of hamburgers to eat, and I'd say, I love you, my sweet dinosaur. Oh, it's terrible. My sweet, terrible dinosaur. I'm still learning how to read, like, in this format, so I'm sorry if I make mistakes. Oh, I really like this picture. Look at all of those hamburgers. That's a big pile of hamburgers. But I really like the dinosaur's pajamas. What do you think, Danny?
Good.
Yeah? All right.
You gotta stop saying hamburgers. It's gross.
Oh my gosh, hamburger. Not a hamburger. Got it. Okay, now let's see what they're doing in this picture. I don't know. It seems like maybe the kid is wearing his sheets like a costume, or maybe she's a fairy doing some dancing.
Ghost.
I see. Oh, a ghost, Danny says. Okay. But Grandma, what if I were a swamp creature with slimy, smelly seaweed hanging from my body? What if I were a swamp creature? Do you think it would be fun, you friends, to dress up with seaweed all over us and be swamp creatures? Danny asked me the other day, what is a swamp? Danny, do you remember what we said a swamp was?
No, I didn't say it was a swamp. I said what was a marsh.
Oh, a marsh. A marsh and a swamp are similar. I made a mistake. But a marsh is a wet area that's not as wet as a pond, but not as dry as a field. And Danny and I found some vernal pools, which are water on a field or in the woods that just in springtime, when the snow melts, all these creatures and all these frogs and slime all grows in there because spring is a time for growing. And it's really fun to go see what you can find in a vernal pool. We're going to do that when you guys get back, probably. Okay, next page. What would she do? What would she do if you were a swamp creature? Then I would live by the swamp and lake and take care of you always. I tell you, I love you, my slimy swamp monster. And I love all of you, you slimy swamp monsters. Oh, one of the cats wants to be in the video. They're meowing. The cats miss y'all too. Oh, look now. Looks like they have dragonflies, or maybe their wings look like dragonflies to me, but I think they're probably supposed to be lightning bugs because catching them in a jar makes more sense. Have you ever seen a lightning bug? They're pretty magical. Their bums light up. Okay. But Grandpa, what if I were a green alien from Mars and I ate bugs instead of peanut butter? Well, we don't eat peanut butter around here, but I bet you eat peanut butter at home. But what would your parent do if you were a green alien? Let's find out.
It's something gross.
It's something gross?
For me it is.
Well, you're obviously not a green alien then. Oh, let's see. The picture is pretty cool too. I really like the green alien's head shape and how it must have like neat texture to feel. Let's see. Then I would fill your lunchbox with spiders and ants and the tastiest bugs you ever had, and I'd pack a note with all the bugs that said, I love you, little greenie, bon appetit. And that means eat well in French. See the note? Oh my goodness. What are the friends at school? They look a little worried about that. I think if she didn't put them in containers in the lunchbox, that would be a little frightening because they might get everywhere. But that burger looks good. Yummy.
Gross.
No, gross. Danny says gross. I don't know. I'd eat a bug. I've eaten crickets. Oh, look. Now they're just snuggling. That's one of my favorites. Okay, now, let's see. But mama, what if I were a one-eyed monster? You'd be pretty cute in your little pajamas. Oh, look, he found socks. Or are those boots? They have buckles. They might be socks. I'm not sure.
They're boots.
You think they're boots?
Yeah, because he's
But he's going to bed. Why is he wearing boots?
I don't know. He's a monster. Monsters are weird.
Is he a tickle monster? He might be a tickle monster. Those are my favorite monsters, are tickle monsters. Ooh, he gets to sleep in a hammock. I want to sleep in a hammock. We should try that. Do any of you have hammocks at your house? Okay, let's see. Then I would look right into your one eye and say, I love you. And I would sling you. Oh, I would sling you to sleep. No, I would sing you to sleep until your one eye was droopy and finally closed and you fell asleep. You think it's going to drool? Maybe. And the kid says, I love you, Mama, or Daddy, or Grandma, or Grandpa, or Baba, or any safe adult that you have. And I love you, my wonderful child. And I love all of you, my wonderful children. I miss you terribly, but I'm
Me
so... too. Oh, Danny misses you too. We've been driving each other up the wall, I'll tell you. All right, I'll see you soon.